balcony.
Certainly could be the case. He's going to be pressured as well. An angle that may get drawn away. Fire, there's one. It's Calyx that takes the second, but they're not going to care. Full HP on both players. They drop into the pit. In fact, Emo is slightly tagged, but not enough to really bother him. Also, the bomb did get spilled down in the pit. Oh, this is a horrible start on GODSENT. They need to crack their way. You can see there, it's on top of the little balcony. Now, Wicadia getting one. Should be good enough, all things considered, when Zantares is still holding his line with Major, and two easy kills on the side of Major. Eternal Fire.
Handful of flashbangs and make that 3 smokes remaining. This aggression from Zantares, he could find one.
Flash affords him safe passage back to the site. Safeguarding that. Emo decides to get aggressive, and the timing could not have been sweeter. Oh, they're just picking apart the T's now. This force buy is only going to yield the 1 frag onto Major. There's another one been tossed to the front side of the site, and that could play into Wicadia's strengths as he's boosted up. Also, a flash is ready to rip in. Does connect, but in a counter flash will deal with Wicadia. Out into the open they come, but Major puts 2 to the deck. The ZTR goes in for the planting. Joel bodyguards with a second frag. 2v2 now. And make that 2v1. GODSENT, with about 10-15 seconds left, have the winning formula. So if Calyx isn't careful, he's going to get shut down any second now. Joel is going to show his hand and takes him out of the equation.
Emor being cheeky here. That's a nice find by Major. Bobsky needs to be careful, and Emor's going to find the kill. That is huge. Picks up an AK as well, but ZTR, good for the trade. Good flashbang as well. They're going to force back Zantares into the bomb site. The reload has been heard as well, and Calyx tucked in here towards Grave.
Pops up, does Calyx, takes the kill. Does get returned on though, 2v2. Player in library of Major is so important alongside Wicadia, but Wicadia just down to that USP. Maybe a couple weapons he can pick up, but I'm not sure they're retrievable over on Arches. Then most of these players died on the mid portion of the map, and Wicadia tries to get aggressive, tries to get his hands on one of them. But Joel will deny him. And now Major in a post plant. When Joel rips his head off as well, he's starting to see. What can they do with this forward positioning though? Still 2 weapons in play on Eternal Fire. Although Wicadia is smoked off, Calyx has already found kills with his deagle. Bomb down, and now Zantares can activate. Draken tagged. Still struggling, still limping, and the wide swing from Wicadia is so crisp, so on point. Eternal Fire. A really solid round.
Hey guys. Up in the hands of Draken, as you pointed out, 0 and 5. Still hasn't done much yet with the weapons he's had. The flash comes out, but Zantares lines them up. But Draken, his first will be the trade on his Zantares. Still a 4v3.
The fatal blow from Draken's AWP, and now it does fall upon Calyx's shoulders. The timing allows Rusty to just wiggle his way onto the site. And now Wicadia shows his hand, rotating around the back of them. Calyx onto Rusty, and now Draken in a 1-on-3 with the AWP. May have had a good idea as to where Wicadia was, but he had no one to help him out. And Zantares may have been playing with fire. Didn't get burned just yet. The flash, though, burns his retinas out at the very least. He has to turn tail and back onto the side. The flashes are so good, Zantares can't see anything, and Calyx goes down as well. Now Emo has to go huge. He's got the Julies, but he's found his fate to the hands of Rusty. Runs out of ammunition as Major, and Draken spells his demise. What the hell just happened, Eternal Fire? It was against pistols. Face to face with multiple T's, just nothing worked out as they hoped.
I know Chev's observing right now. Shout out Chev.
I feel like this is a very important round as well. The fulcrum point maybe of this half. Wicadia darting, dodging past the flashes, and finds his way to a kill. Major with 2. Wicadia back out with another one. It's a clean hold. The loss of Major's life, but he won't mind too much about that. Joel elsewhere picks up his 10th kill, lands double digits. But he is now known, and there is a slew of CTs on Banana. Just for a split second, I thought he transferred into Wicadia's head.
Zantares by his lonesome. Needs to be careful. Draken op trained. He sees a body, finds one. The spray is good. A second kill as well. Great work from Zantares.
Oh, and I thought he was able to escape as well, but Draken denied him in midair. I thought he got the right timing as mollies and flashes found their way towards him. But yeah, very nicely done from Xantares. That should be the key that unlocks this round on the side of Eternal Fire. A missed up shot for Draken. But maybe a kill or two will keep that economy honest for the last round of the half. 35 seconds left. It's whether he wants to prioritize maybe picking up that AWP as well. There isn't enough funds. Ooh, that flick to Calyx is rapid. Emor up to the task, will not miss his opportunity. 9-5 the score now. Instead, because there are a few players that are struggling now financially, but this was the play. Xantares' lovely double, and everything else after that just fell into place nicely for the Turkish team.
Out towards Boiler or coming in from mid, and that's going to allow Eternal Fire to keep 3 members here. Contact being made. Plopsky will, however, find Wicadia.
Oh, Major! Oh, Major! They did line up for him a little bit, but that is crisp. Yeah, has got Plopsky though, and ZTR's already picked up one. Now they explode out into the site, a much needed round on GODSENT, and so far so good. But Calyx has a few things to say about that. Emor and Wicadia both chip in as well. Oh, it looked like they had the nuts position. They had the crossfires, they had the opening pick, but everything else has gone against them, and Wicadia continues to impress. And the bomb has only just been planted, so there is time. He does have an opportunity maybe left in the tank just yet, but Calyx will show his head. Gets removed. Emor next up to the block. Still have Wicadia on the approach, who's watching, jumping, leaping into the air. Emor snatches his life away.
The Charles are playing a dangerous game against Draken, and there we go. The tag will come in. The timing is everything. It's Rusty. Headshot on Emor and finishes off attack Xantares. That's a 3v5, and they're feeling adventurous. They're looking for more here. The tag won't come the second time around. Dangerous game. Wicadia trying to get everything done as Rusty finds his third, and is the last man remaining here. It's going to be Major, and his days are numbered. Draken will finish him off.
Get on the same page, but also maybe just waiting out for some of this utility from the CTs as well. If nothing else, forces them to replenish them for the next round. ZTR playing past that smoke expertly. Exquisite 3k. He's not able to deal the fatal damage to all 5 though, so the bomb will be picked back up again and may get planted. Now, that's not necessarily good enough for Eternal Fire, and the smoke clears anyway. It doesn't matter. I was going to say they force bought, so just a bomb plant doesn't mean that much, all things considered. And that is a disaster of a round for Eternal Fire. Smokes, they don't want to alert the presence now. Now they're pulling up the smokes. Now they're going for it. Draken, flashed out, maintains position. And that patience will yield him 2 kills. The flick on Emor. Classic Draken. And now Wicadia through the smoke, and he gets punished as well. Solo mission for Draken, and he's already quelled 3 players. So Major is probably going to be the ace up the sleeve that Eternal Fire have to rely on. It's unlikely that Calyx gets anything else done from this round. Flash, barely affecting Major. Kill comes in, but now he is stuck in the bottleneck of Banana, and the bomb is not planted for him. It's a nice try from Major, but it's not good enough to get Eternal Fire another rifle round. They continue to struggle.
Nice all from Draken. I was a little worried there for him. Just ducking beneath the initial flash. And I like this. They haven't done this yet. They're going to walk on out, but there is a player waiting inside a window. It's all about who wins the initial deal, and initial duels rather. And Joel, he finds one and a second tucked on into the corner. They don't expect another player there. And now Joel's got to do everything by his lonesome. Backup is far away, and they might actually be cut off here. Emor, he's getting the information. Plopsky dealt with. They know where both the players are. The bomb can peel back. He can go head towards the B bomb site. It's now a 2v2. Make that a 1v2 as ZTR sneaks on in, finds Emor, and it's down to the captain. It's down to Major.
Mainly centralized on Joel. Incendiary, smoke, nade, all in his hands. So he can corner off a couple of these areas. Darting towards the site now. Major spots his prey. The spray is so late, but it doesn't allow him enough time to transition to the second player. And massively undervalued and underrated aspect of CS is crosshair placement. And now Calyx is going to be fending off those CTs that clump together. Do they expect Joel to be hiding once again? He gets the better of 2. He can't quite get 3, but there's no time. He still wins the round anyway. Oh, they didn't check. And to be fair, it's not really a position you expect 2 players to be in. So they can battle from behind, but it's a different situation entirely. There's 3 players here on the site. A smoke down prematurely will deal with the Molotov that came in. Another molly to the back of Shadows, extinguished. Rusty on the approach gets one, but traded out instantly. They need to check their angles. They know ZTR is around here. Zentares does not disappoint, as has been the case throughout this half. Tons of impact on the T side. Now Draken alongside Joel gonna try and make moves, and there is Zentares again. Wide swing, insta headshot. Good night, Draken. But it's down to Joel. 26 kills. He's been on point this match throughout T and CT side. If there's a player on the server that you'd want to see in this clutch, it's probably him. And he's got full HP. Smoke down onto the site, but it betrays him. Smoke is well timed at least. They can go in for the boost though. They'll be boosting Joel with that SMG. He's going to look to try and spit bullets down range, and Wicadia is the first player to catch her straight to the head. Zentares now trying to carve a path. We've seen him go for this play before. Was not anticipating ZTR to be back on the new box. Draken point blank range, close quarters AWPing, working out perfectly. One casualty.
Very, very crucial round to win for GODSENT, and now Eternal Fire, minute 20. They're wasting no time. It's going to be the pop towards A.
Oh, the flash does absolutely nothing, though, to the pit. Joel, oh, he bit off more than he could chew. You expect him to do better from that position the way he's been playing, but somehow 3 kills for Eternal Fire. The flash is missed. The pit player was open. He was there. And they still just brute forced their way onto the site, post-plant in. And because of what you mentioned a couple rounds ago, Blair, the money is so choice in this best of 3. And it is an elimination match. There's no room for error at this stage.
I want to see a replay of Wicadia just doing his best Mario impression. Is the question. Here we go again. Potentially one final time on this map. Kraken being brave with the scout. Nade sailing in. It looks like a fast B play here, and Plopsy's got to hold the line, and indeed he will. Finds 2 kills. No one clearing him. No one checking him. And the smoke's going to keep the remaining T's at bay as well.
Looking to get aggressive. Yeah, that's the problem. Without a smoke, it forces Emo's hand to basically watch Banana, and they still have yet to get the bomb planted. So momentarily, this is effectively a 2v5, and Plopsy's going to try and make the most of that, but he does get overzealous, gets punished. Now the bomb has been planted, and the dynamic of this round shifts a little bit. The pressure now mounts a little bit more on GODSENT. They don't have to snatch it. There's still plenty of time left on the fuse. But if they are unsuccessful in this first frag and Emo has a bit of impact, things get really dicey. Great Molotov and flash combination though. We'll deal with Zentares. Calyx down next. Small gap in the smoke, but Emo, who was already low, is finished off. And we head to OT once again. Nade underarmed, and he manages to survive. He backs out of there. And with the aggression from Joel also up on second mid, they're going to get Emo dead to rights. Oh, this is an absolute calamity for Eternal Fire.
They have no idea what just happened there. And Draken's still holding mid, by the way. Nice flick as well. The edge of the wall finds Wicadia, and this has gone just so very wrong for Eternal Fire. A minute on the clock. It's a 5v3, and Rusty's just gotten away with a war crime there.
Over aggressive to try and capitalize, as the call would have come through that Rusty backed off into second mid is just, I mean, it's chef's kiss if you GODSENT. You love every single detail that happened in that round. That's when they've gone for these A-sided hits. So he will definitely be missed. That will be a big, big loss. Joel up on the box though with a crossfire on Plopsky. And this is looking like more of the same. 23 seconds to go. I'm not sure the T's will be able to get onto the site here. They are being repelled and pushed away. There is no way forward. GODSENT with about as clean a first half of OT on Inferno. Very strong positions as well. Calyx back in the pit. Zentares now falling away from Arches. Will be trying to join his teammates. That's definitely going to help matters if you get 2 quick fire entries like that. Spilling down into the pit, but Emo is going to try and plug the gap. Lovely shots from Emo. He should have done enough. It's a 2-on-1. Major and Wicadia should be able to deal with Plopsky. 49 HP to the Swede, and only a flash to accompany him. The only friend he has on the server right now. His back turned to the threat as the smoke clears and dwindles. Now maybe understanding the situation at hand. Major and Wicadia moving in. 3 flashes of their own. Want to try and buddy up. And Major puts the last nail in the coffin for round 34.
Another round here, but there is no one on the CT side. Sorry, on the bomb site. So Oh, as I say that, you can see Major rotating, and we have a third player arriving as well.
That's the bomb down. Wicadia can drop off. Oh, this is such a good crossfire. This is so deadly. Mainly facilitated by just the fantastic utility. Just one bullet through smoke is cleaning up some of these players. That was like... They need that final round. If this goes into OT2, will some heads drop? Yet to be seen. Good grenade, though. You live by the nades, you die by them in a lot of cases, but Calyx is deciding that bullets are the currency he wants to deal in. And now Draken, 1 on 5. It's looking very good for our second overtime of our first map of this elimination matchup. 13 seconds, encircled, swarmed by counter-terrorists, and it's Calyx.
Finding 2 kills. Just not enough. Xantares. Oh, the flash is good. He's going to have to fall on back, and that's going to be a free kill. Quick switch up here from GODSENT, speeding through CT spawn. They don't have banana control, however. They could be trapped in limbo here, as Wicadia will find ZTR. Mage have taken care of Rusty as well, and they correctly predict that it was going to be a B pincer coming in. There is still the lurk, though, in the form of Draken towards mid, but with an AWP, what could he possibly do?
Oh, he still took Calyx. There was 2 players in the library. It's going to keep one of them over here. This has been such a weird, chaotic round. And now comes down to a 2v3 in favor of the T. Somehow, Wicadia splattered by Joel, who uses the smoke to his advantage. And Emo stuck on the wrong side of the smoke, although it is about to clear. That may do more harm than good, though, because now his angles are multiplied significantly in Draken. 1 player in library. It keeps the secondary component there as well. But it was all over the place. They got 2 kills there. You thought Eternal Fire had that one in the bag. Be able to add any more to his belt in terms of notches. Nice kill from Major. Good timed peek. Flash out will deny that arch push a little bit longer. Smoke in the eyes of the T's as well. But once that clears, you expect Calyx to be in a world of hurt. But Calyx instead turns the pain back on towards the Swedes. And now Rusty was thinking about trying to push out. He knows that Calyx is low, but he managed to dart back underneath the balcony. He's going to be looking to explode out with that smoke and flashbang. He does have control over the bomb. If he can get a kill real quick here, this could become doable. The rotation up from Wicadia is not going to be fast enough to deny the bomb plant. And although Ordnance is tossed onto the site, explosive at that, it won't be able to deal with Rusty. Rusty could feasibly win this round, but Major will snatch his head clean off. Oh, Draken gets the drop. Will be fragged out, though. It puts more pressure on Plopsky. He ends up backing into it a little bit to try and get a different angle of aggression, see if he can get an entry. They smoke off the player on new box. They know he's roughly around here. That's the bomb, though. The bomb goes in for Calyx. It's been dropped down, and surely there's no way back in now in this round. They did deal the fatal damage to Plopsky. And Xantares pivots around and takes the head. They got the bomb plant as well. This would be an absolute daylight robbery round if they pick this one off. But Xantares on 10 HP is stuck. He must know there's going to be eyes staring at his position. Flashbang through. Xantares will be going in for the peak any second now. But Joel on the wide swing. GODSENT will get it done. They have 1 map. This map has been going on for 1 hour and 35 minutes, by the way, guys. So if Blair and I have fried brains, imagine what the players are dealing with right now. Like, that's very real. Mental fatigue is certainly starting to set in for some of these players. Rusty, though, showing no signs of it with his double spray. And now Plopsky, he's got backup as well with Xantares. That is a formidable duo. And if that wasn't bad enough, you have Major on 30 frags that's stuck on the site. It's looking like OT3, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
And Calyx getting the kill. The fast B play coming in, though, through the smoke. They come charging on in, and Plopsky is good for 1. The second, not going to transpire. They know where ZTR's was as well. The silence M4, no tracers, but Major's able to triangulate his position. They're going to get the bomb down, and this round, again, Vince, just like this game, it's been so back and forth, but now advantage lies with the Turkish side. Major with the AWP, Calyx playing towards new boxes, and Xantares towards Banana. All of them kind of low, though. But unfortunately for the CT side, there's no damage and utility remaining.
Yeah, precisely. And although they're quite low and both CTs are high on HP, there's an open play still. 2 AKs will rip your head clean off, just like Calyx shows, with a beautiful deadly demonstration to finish off the round. And Eternal Fire allowing Xantares to make up the pace and the difference. Rusty now stuck on the back in the pit. Does deliver one, but it will be a one and done. Joel is there to help him out, and CTR's now showing his hand in library. And Wicadia, though, with the Tech 9, runs and guns, pushes a bullet through the eye. It's going to stall these two CTs. I'm not sure if it's wide enough, though, to bother ZTR too much. And Wicadia, you can see he's caught in two minds. He's not sure which way he should be focusing. First kill goes his way. He has no idea as to Plopski's current position. The timing is so vitally important for Plopski here, and he does get the drop on Wicadia.
You could actually send a player back towards B, but no, we have Emor peeking towards mid. They know the hit's coming in, and Calyx is going to make contact. Finds one, and Xantares with the spray, able to get the second as well, but the trade is good.
Oh, Rusty got two. You just assume that he gets one kill and then that's it. But 2 kills opens up the bomb site. The smoke's on the wrong side as far as EF are concerned. It keeps Major in position. And now it's a 2-on-2. It was looking so good for Eternal Fire. Emor was rattling domes from Library with his AWP. A good hold as well on the site from Calyx. And now a spray from Rusty. Leaves Wicadia in another clutch. And again, he cannot deliver. Wicadia just holding in position. They're trying to sell as if, no, we're not at the bottom of Banana. We're all at the top. And now Wicadia goes in for one. Can't connect on the second frag, but did tag Plopski, who runs straight towards Major. Forces him away. 22 HP for Plopski. Going to be trying to absorb some of those bullets. Joel going to be running in. Molotov to the back of New Box. The flash is good. The follow-up damage isn't quite there. Major can only muster up the strength for one kill before Draken runs with the AWP and takes Xantares down. And that felt like it had to be the play for Eternal Fire. With his life being thrown away, Calyx has to clutch a 1v3. Otherwise, GODSENT will finally put an end to this inferno. And what a huge result this would be. Calyx, though, is trying his damnedest to hold on for dear life on 18 HP. Still stands, but there is Draken. And we will be seeing GODSENT successful on Inferno.
They creep on up, and Xantares is the sole defender for the time being.
Oh, Plopski, though, goes straight in. Carves a path through the head of Xantares. Emor with those dualies. Up to the task of holding onto main. That alleviates the pressure for Major, and he is going to explode, as he takes 2 heads with Emor coming back in to help him out. And that is pretty straightforward for Eternal Fire. There was a couple moments where, yeah, he did. Against Apex, at least, this was a map where him and Wicadia played pretty damn solidly, so we'll see if that history repeats itself. You can see he's actually looking up there towards the boost and platform at the backside. And yes, you said it would be a miracle if the bomb plant came down. Well, it turns out it would be a miracle.
Yeah, and he has to be paranoid about his mid push coming in as well, right? Emor being spotted and will be deleted by Rusty. So now they have the bomb site, but oh, this is getting awkward. Major sneaking in from water, and Rusty's there to try and help his teammate out. Oh, this is so... It's all about timing. And Joel, oh, he's making a lot of noise. They've heard him. They've heard him, but Rusty's there to save him, and it's down to Calyx to somehow try and clutch it out, but... So they don't really have to worry about any pop coming in, or rather a flank coming in from mid for the time being, but just a wide swing from Major. Okay, the timing on that, almost getting the kill onto Rusty as well, down to 16 HP. And now Plopsy's going to try and catch the timing. He spots a player, that's Wicadia. He knows there were 2 players there, but it's by his lonesome as Rusty finds another kill. Bomb just charging in onto the bomb site, and Calyx is a safe pair of hands. ZTR left now with no time to work with. Eternal Fire, they will get their third. Protect his teammates, and he's spotted the player out. Plopski, though, finds Major. Is that the call for the hit?
Well placed mollies, though. It's going to stall the push. And there's the rotation as well. They stall the push, then Wicadia pinces round the back. This is looking very sharp indeed for Eternal Fire. Now ZTR drops below, does take the head of Wicadia. Forces out the shot, closes the gap, and now Joel has the angles covered. So he knows that Con is clear, can go in for that full plant. Joel takes the head over Xantares, and now Emor is going to be faced off again once more time. expecting the jump peak. That's why he's aiming so high. Flicks down, takes Joel, but ZTR is there to deliver the fatal blow. He has no idea where Calyx is, but it seems like he has the right read of the situation, but he second guesses himself. It won't be at the cost of his life just yet, but he's down to 26. The bomb is being defused, and Calyx assumed that ZTR would dare not re-peak on low HP.
Being made, no utility being lobbed in, and that's going to allow them to rotate back. 2 players playing aggressively, 1 anti-flash.
Jig is up now, they know, but Wicadia gets 2. He wasn't far off the 3rd. Major now next up. And the fast rotation, all 3 CTs are here. The scout shot misses, but they know there's more deagles where that came from. And now Calyx stuck in the corner. Gets sprayed down. It was so nearly an epic round from...
We saw him kind of wake up in the second half. Or rather, the latter stage of overtime as well. And Xantares is okay. This is aggressive. Even landing the dink onto Draken, who will at least...
Smokes out. Execute incoming. The CTs know exactly what is around the corner. Emo shuts down the first, and Major with the crossfire. So effortless on Eternal Fire into this round, and as you highlighted, the money situation is dire. So Eternal Fire, every chance not to just equalize, but to go ahead, because Draken is a dead man walking. And Wicadia all together, snaking their way through on the middle side of the map. Xantares is laid in wait, maybe about to have a bit of a field day through a middle. Oh, that's lovely one taps, and another one as well. It's against an eco, don't get me wrong, but that aim, so on point. And now Draken does land a couple of dinks onto Major, but it's not enough. So Eternal Fire, if the whole game plan for GODSENT was right, we're on Eternal Fire's choice of map. We want to go on the T side start. We want to bulldoze and barrage them and dominate them. The future at least. 25 seconds left on the clock. Maybe called upon again as Major is watching the angle. Emo's there. Calyx drops the bomb straight away. And now the T's try a second win, try aggressing. I don't think they realize there's a second player in that smoke. Now they do. They're going for that preemptive spray. Emo's playing around the smoke, but he's now the last man standing on the site, and they are going to deal with him, and they had to. As you highlighted, there was no time left, so Joel just spins and pivots in. Wicadia spots, takes some shots, and now ZTR should be able to clothesline him from the back. The spray, oh, he misses the spray, ZTR. We'll want to forget that in a hurry, and how important that can end up being. They have enough time for the bomb plant, though. This round isn't done just yet. Post plant in and a 2-on-4, which should have been way more one-sided in favor of GODSENT, but there are 2 very weak players, Calyx and Wicadia, both under 20 HP, and Plopsky has his eyes trained on here. The flash will do nothing to bother Plopsky, who goes on the wide swing, comes out second best, but it's down to Rusty now. Time ticking away. 16 HP left. Major on the bomb, but he has no kit. He has no grenades, so he has to go up. Pre-fires round the corner and takes Rusty down. It's gonna be close, but I think he should just about have enough time. We're down to mere milliseconds on this defusal, but he is gonna have it.
They have been plucky. Go back to the Inferno game. It was 12-5, as he pointed out. Reminded me, rather, because my brain was fried after that game. 12-5 to win it in triple OT. Not sure if Rusty's seen the barrel of that gun. I think he did. Oh, that's not an ideal Molotov, though. Flashbang comes out. They come charging out. Plopsky able to recover. Finds to his ZTR, finds a kill onto Calyx in the meantime. This is messy, this is ugly, and it's all down to Wicadia, who will find the kill, but Draken will finish him off as they're going to be heading into the second half.
Oh yes, Emo played in this exact position with the Julies. When the roles were reversed, Spray is finally on point to deliver the kill. There are 2 more players here. Flash is so good. Rusty can't capitalize. Misses his chance. And in doing so, they've lost both players on A. Oh, Draken is snuck around the back, though. He gets himself a couple of kills. And he's still alive. The bomb's been put down on the deck as well. And now he's still on 14 HP, able to back away because he knows his teammate of Joel probably looking to try and absorb the first shot. Allow Joel to activate into this round. The position of Emo very likely takes Draken off the table, though. Flash in. They both cross. This is going to make things a lot more sketchy now for the back player of Emo, who's going to show his hand. Takes him down. There's the double spray from Emo. And the second pistol round goes to Eternal Fire.
Oh, this is aggressive. This is fast. This is fast. Macton in the hands of Calix. He will be found. Wicadia to fall as well. And Draken's doing a great job just staying alive, finding the kills. Is looking for more. Sees a player by the pillars. Smokes are blooming. But no kills going the way of Eternal Fire quite yet.
This could have gone even more sketchy. It's not over yet, though. Those smokes still need to clear, but all three members have assault rifles now. All healthy. All very capable. 17, 18 kills on Emor and Major respectively. Another flash into the peak comes in. Spray's not good enough to clean up the frags. It looks as though it's going to be a one and done, but it was a bonus round. This try and draw the fire out from Draken. The flashbang is good, and they're already making up so much room, but Draken and Plopsky, they are standing, delivering kills and punishment. There is no way forward for Eternal Fire. This is a very good round for GODSENT, assuming that they get this one done flawlessly. Zantares, though, that is a snappy flick to the head of Plopsky, but... oh no, GODSENT, I love the idea. They're going to get the reward with one kill, but this is where Calix can put it to bed. Oh, he swirled for choice. He saw the barrel of the gun. It made him second guess himself. And you have to say the ballsy play has worked out so far. Emor drops. I'm not sure if Draken heard that, though, because he hasn't budged an inch. He's still in dark, looking onto the main side. Plopsky now gets spotted. Bomb dropped back at spawn. And there's Rusty making amends and getting the revenge. Wicadia.
I don't think they saw the bomb, or did they? Because it was dropped a little deep. Oh, timing is everything. Yeah,
unlucky timing.
Unlucky timing, and the gamble is wrong. Smoke in. Rusty on the bomb site. He's got to go big.
Oh, catches Wicadia and a second kill. He's done more than enough already. This is huge. This is massive because there's only one more player here. He's been dethroned. Draken just pivots in. The bomb has been dropped as well. They have the M4 and the AWP piercing through on the Acon area, and it's the M4 that takes the head of Calix. Plopsky should be good for the kill, and GODSENT are good for the lead. And although Emor is low on 8 HP, he only has the Glock anyway, no Kevlar. Zantares has the AK-47. Rusty with a spray, that gets 2 before he's traded out. And another kill from Emor onto Joel. This round is not done just yet. He's got 8 HP, but they both have to come into his crosshair. Oh, he tries the cheeky one time, pulls back. The time is low. The spray is good. And he don't think he has this. Even with the kid, it's going to be incredibly close for the defuse. Oh, but he just gets it.
If this doesn't go the way of GODSENT, the money is in the bin in Eternal Fire. They can get map point. The flash is perfect. It is brilliant. And Joel will fall.
Even more brutal that Joel had a nade out as well, so he couldn't even just hold down left click and spray through there. They have to vacate the palace. They have to get the hell out of Dodge for the very reason you just highlighted, and Draken will not be afforded the mercy of survival. They may even call a tactical timeout to try and figure out what to do in terms of purchase. That's assuming that they're able to save either of these guns, which isn't a guarantee whatsoever. Wicadia and Zantares both take down the remaining weapons.
Them winning this round. It's a bit of a stack towards B. All 5 players there. But just the USPs. Joel's managed to extricate himself from their position. Okay! Surely not. P2 50 kills for Draken, looking for more, but he will be found finally.
There we go. Okay. There is a whiff. There's a tinge, isn't there, of more OT on the horizon. Draken alongside Rusty up close. Molly's flashes, everything firing in here, but the nades will reap the rewards with kills, and the blood is painted with the blood, or the floor, I should say, is painted with the blood of GODSENT. Getting all tongue-tied here because of the proposition of Mirage coming up. This has been a marathon series so far, and I don't think we're going to have OT this time around. It seems like 3 was enough.
I'm not sure about the Molly smoke combo, but yeah, I think this one's too far gone for GODSENT. It was a valiant attempt, a valiant fight coming in, but in the end, it is going to be Eternal Fire to take the map and take us to Mirage.
The only player that's not involved in this is ETR, because he's trying to watch for that fast rotation around the back, but he may be the last player alive if this goes the way it's expected to. Emor, though, misses out on his shots, but Zantares and Calix surgical precision with the USP. just sweeping away three players under the rug, and Wicadia from Catwalk will capitalize.
I'm surprised the second team, like, Calyx gets his kill into Plopsky, and the second player is not even looking at him. Joel, I believe it was.
A decent outcome so far on GODSENT. See if they can put some kills behind it, though, and make this force buy work. Zentares and Emo already getting in the thick of the action, but Zentares down the middle, and so is Wicadia. This has quickly got out of control, but they are going to be able to flash in and try and force this defuse down. Major, hoping, praying for the best, goes in for that full defusal, but Rusty and Joel deny it. And ZTR comes in. It's not just a bomb plant. It's not just a win. It's 4 players staying alive. Be a fairly straightforward set play once more. This time onto the B side. Smokes proceeding to push down onto the short side. Keeps Zentares at bay. Arms reach. Major's all alone. Can't do much about that. And although there is a flank in play, it's going to be a post plant coming in as the bomb has now been finalized. Wicadia dances his way through the smoke, and now Emo shows his hands. That flank has yielded some success. They know he's up in the app, so one of those 2 players on Van going to be looking up, but not in time to save Draken's life. 2 play 2, but the HP certainly in favor of the CTs, especially now that Plopsky's lost his head. Rusty had a couple of very clutch plays over on Anubis, but he will not be able to dip back into that pocket. Yeah, short play on the cards. Major and Wicadia will be called upon. So far, so good. Wicadia. They have lost both their players, though. I'm not sure Zentares, as good as he may be, is going to be able to repel this push all by himself in a very awkward position, stuck in the middle of nowhere. CTR, the spray is good. May get pushed in any second now. Plopsky's going to come around the corner. Does he go for the knife, perhaps? Oh, he's not going to get that opportunity because he spins around as a kid as well. He could go in for the ninja here, but he's going to have to deal with the AWP on the cross, and Draken says no. Volley tossed down. Calyx going to have to move wider, and that will be into the hands of Joel, but still connects the deagle and nearly picks up a second one. And that could have been the nuts play. That could have been the play that gets Eternal Fire into success, but instead it's going to be Emo, 25 seconds to play with, and Rusty gets sprayed down. That headshot that Calyx puts on the drive-by.
There's a cheeky boost. Ooh. Fortunately for them, no one's heard it. But if they try to go for the boost into window, oh, that's risky, but Zentares spins around. Poor Draken.
Oof. Zentares is going to be made to suffer, though. The Glock at that range is never beating the A1S. And Emo puts this round to bed.
I think they use feet and inches for, like, height. Like, when it comes to, like, people's heights. But when it comes to actual distances, they use the more normal, more reasonable ones. This is chaotic. It's Zentares. He spins around and gets a second. But the bomb is dropped outside of cons, and ZTR is lurked in. He could catch a timing here on Wicadia, and now they know where he is. Off out in the hands of Zentares. He's doing everything by his lonesome. And Rusty, in a 1 versus 3, bomb dropped in no man's land, and this is looking unwinnable.
There's some maps you can get away with it. Obviously, Dust 2 springs to mind. Train used to be a map you could probably get away with it as well, and even that would be a stretch. And Emo has to be a lot more careful now. Posted up on the toll booth, he's dropped down. He is respecting this. Zentares, though, has dropped the bomb on short. And although he falls, Major should be able to get at least 1 kill. There it is, bomb spilled again. There's enough time to retrieve the bomb and plant it. The fact this is even in a 2-on-2, likely post plant, is absolutely ridiculous, but it has been denied. Joel around the corner, 2 seconds to play with. All Calyx has to do is survive, and he still takes the head of Joel.
Now, GODSENT, they realize how brittle the economy is of Eternal Fire, so they've gone for a bit of a force of their own. Joel with the Tech 9, and here comes the pop into A.
Emo swats away Joel, though. That Molotov does extend. Oh, did Calyx just pick him off in midair? It looked like he killed him before his feet hit the ground. Rusty with 2, nearly a third, but Emo's able to stand on 8 HP on 1 leg. He has picked up the first frag in this 1-on-3. With Emo low, maybe if he can pass a bullet through the boxes, it could finalize this into a 1-on-1. But Emo, he's not going to miss. He's in such fine form.
Flash out. Well, miss shot to reload. The worst time possible there for Emo.
That's nice. Chunk damage from the HE of Xantares, and he has neutralized 2 of the 3 remainers. That leaves Rusty on the 60 HP with the Deagle against 4, 2 of which are low. Does have a bit of time as well. He doesn't have to rush into this just yet. This at least does put him in a position where he has an opportunity. It maybe went from like a 1% win probability to maybe up to 5 or 10%. It's low, it's still there, and Xantares doesn't care about your maths.
Xantares peak. This time, yeah, they just suffered a 1 casualty. GODSENT, final chance to get...
Hit the shot to Joel as well through the wall, but Joel is going to get his revenge. Finishes off the weakened Major, and now pushing onto the catwalk side. Emor spins down, lands the shot, keeps the dream alive, but he's being flanked. Xantares spraying from Plopsky. You want to make sure you kill Xantares quick. Do not give him a second chance. And it's only a Galil that's traded up to Emor. He would so much want the AK. He's being rotated on, and he is donezo. 96 going to be the halftime score.
Have taps into the server and got B behind them, but here we go. Fast B play coming on in from the side of Eternal Fire, and Rusty is a one-man meat grinder. Finds 2 kills and is doing a great job finding a 3rd as well. He's doing it all by his lonesome, and it's all in Calyx left in a 1 versus 5. He just finds 1. There we go. Flash is raining in. Once more, Rusty. He's being hampered. He's getting pushed behind, but still gets a kill into Wikidia through the smoke. And another one on the run and gun, and look at how quick this rotation is.
Oh, the MP9 spray and pray. Draken point blank range puts them down. Calyx with the Deagle though has picked up 1, but that's where shy of 30 seconds though. They're going to need to have an impact kill. It could very well be Xantares once that smoke clears, and now it has. It could be waiting for Xantares to make a move, see if he can deal with Shadow. Plopsky on Sandwich. This is a really good combination, but ZTR starts shooting on the ladders, and although he gets 1, he needs to get a second, and it's not going to be coming to the forefront, so he can't deny the bomb plant. With only 7 seconds on the clock, they start the plant. They will successfully get it down, but now Rusty is going to show his hands from the side, and Major's already tagged. A headshot may seal the deal, even with the MP9. He could be favorite to pull this off, but Major will deny the clutch.
1 versus 1, right? He falls back even further. He knows he's got the MP9. He's like, yeah, I have the AK-47. And at range, you have that slight advantage, despite the fact that he was down to 65 HP. Crucial round to win there, and ZTR, man, oh, a bit of a flub there, right? He could have got the kill on the player towards Palace. And then it would have been Wikidia. So much of respect.
Oh,
and
no.
Now, Joe, he's alone. He's alone, Vince.
He's alone, but look where Draken is. He decided to play A, then he rushed B. I feel so sorry for him right now. He's not even playing bad, he's just being bamboozled constantly, but so Eternal Fire. They didn't count on Rusty to push the smoke. Now Wikidia spins around 360 degrees, trying to kill everybody that comes into him with that turret style. And Emor and Calyx, the last 2 players to try and stay alive. It's 1 by 1 into the lion's den, and they are being devoured, hunted by the pack of Eternal Fire. Plopsky last man standing. He knows that Emor is there, but time is so low. The bomb is planted for this position as well, and Calyx is going to get faked out. Comes into the open. There wasn't really time anyway.
And here we go again. It's just been A, B, just hits after hits after hits. And Xantares finds Joel, and Rusty needs to go big, but he will only find a bullet between the eyes.
Draken good for 1 though. It does give them a foundation to play off. Diverts past the Molotov. Circumvents the aggression, but CTR straight into the reticle of Emor. And look how claustrophobic this is right now. You've got smokes and mollies and 4 players behind them. They have another Molotov for Emor as well, who can toss that in. Oh, through the smoke into the head of Calyx. A 2v4. Oh, he's going to go down to Wikidia. There's not much he could have realistically done, and that means GODSENT eliminates.